Welcome back to GBGuns, yet another Walther. Anyone who's followed me for any length of time knows I'm a big Walther fan. If you don't believe me, go ahead and check out the channel page, search within the channel for Walther, and see the library that comes up in the results. This one, however, is only available through one retailer. It's a limited edition. Coming up next on GBGuns. So, I've already admitted to being kind of a Walther, I wouldn't say fanboy, because I think fanboys generally just like a brand and don't know why. In my experience testing and shooting Walthers, awesome guns, that's why I'm a fan. This guy here is only available through gunbuyer.com. Limited edition, got some uniqueness to it, and I'll explain to you why I wanted to get it. Get that out of the way, we'll talk about what else comes in the package. Of course, we had a flush fit magazine there, we have an extended magazine, we have the mag loader that's included, a Walther branded cable lock, because why not go the extra distance and have it actually branded. Chamber flag, of course, the 2 additional back straps, and then under here you get your registration card, something from NSSF, and the manual. Nicer paper, full color photos. I mentioned about the different magazine types between the M1 and M2, and there's a good reason for that. I'll bring that up in a little bit. Look at that. Who else gives you such great quality color photos in their manual? And then another favorite of mine is the test target. This one shot from 15 meters. Not a bad group for 15 meters. I don't shoot from that far, but we'll give it a try from 7 yards. Who knows? Maybe we'll give it a, let's see, 15 meters. That's probably closer to 20 yards. We get the box out of the way. We'll pull the gun up and take a look about what makes it different and why it's a limited edition. So here is the P99AS. This is the gun that made me originally fall in love with Walther, and one of the features I loved most was the paddle release. One, there's no chance of it getting bumped while in a holster, and 2, that is really easy for me to do. It is a full mag, yes, this is one of my carry guns. So, I like that. Then, the P99 was sort of updated, became the PPQ. P99 is still available, but the PPQ has more modern styling, some incredible ergonomics, but they moved to the push button mag release. Still very functional, still a great gun. This is the Q4 TAC. It's a slightly different version with the fiber optic and threaded barrel. But I missed the paddle release. Their flagship gun, and of course a favorite of mine, the Q5 Match. Once again, also magazine release is the button type, but you do get the 5-inch barrel cut for an optic. This thing is dead nuts accurate. I mean, you have to try to mess with it. It's really impressive. What I'm about to show you is sort of an in-between. So this is the limited edition, and paddle release. Takes the M1 style mags with that single cut on the side there, and you get titanium nitride coated barrels in your choice of 3 colors, and of course it's got a 5-inch slide. So this is sort of the I don't know what you want to call it, like a either competition without stepping into the upper range of competition, or just if you want a little more accuracy, a little longer sight radius, or just a cool gun in general. Let's take a look at the gun as we always do. For those of you unfamiliar with the PPQ line, of course first we're going to drop the mag and see if it's an ejection or a release. I would call that an ejection. Another thing I love about Walthers, Look at that, just shoots the mag right out. Easy. You can see it's clear. Let's take a look around the gun. So on the business end, we've got that nitride coated barrel, which looks pretty cool. They have a silverish color and I believe a grayish color. Fiber optic front sight. A little bit of porting on the slide. The barrel is not ported to match, it's just the slide. Shaves a little bit of weight. Really, it's just good styling. We've got this nice contour here for press checking, or you can grab the serrations. Plenty of rail space. A little bit of texturing on the front of the trigger guard in case you need it. Mild relief here, but it fits my hands nicely. And this is the back strap that comes on the gun. There are two other options. Slide release. Yes, I call it a release because when it's that long, it's too easy to do that. And that is ambidextrous, both sides of the gun. This texturing is not aggressive, but it definitely sticks to the hand. You can see we've got some contour right through here for the thumb and your trigger finger to be able to fit in. Flat spot here with no texturing to serve as a memory. Rear serrations are nice. We do have the flat ridge rear sight for racking off a belt or table in those tactical situations. Slide to frame, fit very snug. There's our sight picture of our three dot sights using the fiber optic front. It really pops and stands out. You have a little bit of daylight on either side of the front sight post. That works for not obscuring the target. And coming around the right side, see all the markings. The CIP, by the way, if you're not familiar with that, that is the European standard for proofing and testing a firearm. So, of course, to be sold in the US, it has to be through US safety and proofing protocols, and to be sold in Europe, where this gun is made, it's got to be done through the CIP. So when you see the CIP on a gun and it's sold in the US, you know it's double tested, double proofed, which is awesome. Trigger, of course, is your standard Walther trigger, which is always excellent. Pulls back to a wall, breaks. Reset, audible, it kind of kicks you out. There's a little spring assist putting it forward. Pull again to that wall, break again. Awesome triggers. Next, we'll field strip this gun and take a look inside. So field stripping follows the standard protocol of check for clear, pull the trigger, bring the slide back a little, pull down on these takedown levers. They're nice and square and easy to grab on both sides, and slides off. That easy. Taking a look inside our frame. Impeccable construction. Everything nice and clean. Getting the barrel out, pretty easy. We remove the spring, which comes out nice and softly. Barrel drops down and out. And we can look inside our slide. No machining marks. Just that awesome, absurdly detailed German construction. The barrel, just some dirt on there from firing. The titanium nitride is pretty darn tough stuff. Nice long barrel, and we've got the triple serial, of course, serialized barrel matching serialized slide and serialized frame. We'll check chamber support, as always, with our nozzler match. Drop that in there, and you can see that we've got full chamber support, meaning reloaders don't have to worry so much about case ruptures, or if you've got a hot round or an accidental bad factory load. You've got that support there to keep you safe and keep the gun running. So now, of course, the real reason why I wanted to get this gun is for a little custom build that is what I think should have happened, but of course is not available. We take our Q5 match. This spring system, by the way, is a specialty spring system from DPM Systems. More on that later. Drop that barrel out of there. Put in the colorful barrel because, well, it looks cool. Replace our spring system. This was a bit tougher to install, but totally worth it. And then throw it on the M1 style slide. And now we've got ourselves a very cool looking, not available from the factory, Q5 match-ish gun with the paddle release and that gold barrel shining through. I think that's a pretty cool setup. Maybe move the blue trigger over from the Q5 match frame. Those triggers, by the way, just are blue. It's the same trigger. All PPQ triggers are that good. Cool deal. So should I test and review this setup or just put the gun back together into the special edition? Let me know in the comments below. I think this is a pretty cool combo, kind of my dream Walther, if you will. The gun shown in the video, of course, is only available through gunbuyer.com at the moment. It is a limited edition. No, I don't get any props from them or kickbacks. In fact, it's a gun I bought myself. I just wanted to add to the collection. But this is very similar to the 5-inch target model of the PPQ, which is indeed different from the Q5 match, as you've seen from the slide and frame. Let me know what your thoughts are down below on both this limited edition gun and my Franken Q build. Thanks for watching.